So I just want to ask some of you guys an honest question. Do you want to seek the truth? With everything going on right now, with all of the dichotomy in the left and the right, all of this political talk, everything from pushing an agenda, all the Twitter battle, everybody getting fired up about Elon Musk, everybody having an opinion about this, truth movement and the words misinformation and disinformation and propaganda and conspiracy, all these things being thrown around and everybody being labeled as this group or that group and being marginalized. All of this fight that's happening right now, politically, socially, it's almost like you can't escape it. If you are, in a place for which Ukraine or Russia or, COVID and masks and vaccines and CRT and you name it, you got every single issue, hot topic issue being shoved in your face. And it's almost like you have to force yourself to take a stance. And it's getting to the point where in your lifestyle, you have to almost make a decision. And so I want to ask some people, do you really want to seek the truth? Or do you really want to still stand there and bucket yourself with this group of people or that group of people because you identify as a Democrat or as a Republican or as a whatever group you want to call it, just left, right, or Christian or that, or conservative or liberal, whatever that means, right? Do you want to look at each issue and find out what's really going on? What is it that people are screaming about with this, the booster shots and vaccines and about all these controversial topics on election issues? Everyone's still talking about these things. And quite frankly, a lot of people are talking about this war and how people are making people look bad, and Putin, and you got Ukraine, messaging just all in your face all the time. You can't go anywhere without somebody talking about taking a knee for this or standing up for this or donating for that cause. And you don't really know what's going on. And for many people, I'm telling you, if you've been following me, I've been saying this for a long time, but we're in a time now where there's a lot of exposure. And there's a war, an information war. And to be able to fully grasp that, it's not just like, oh, there's a bunch of data and information and I've just got to just kind of whittle my way through it. It's affecting your lifestyle. It's making you lose friends. It's making you divided among your family members. It's making you lose jobs. It's making a lot of people, quite frankly, frustrated and upset. And I've been saying this quite as an honest assessment of the situation, but it's not going away. And in some sense, it's getting thicker, it's getting heavier. And a lot of people are wondering, they're genuinely asking this question: what is the truth? What's going on in this time right now? And I'll tell you, God is bringing the issue to your doorsteps. He's bringing the concern, the cause, and all of these things that have been hidden and that people have gotten away with just shoving it to the side and just saying, you know what, I don't have an opinion. I'm going to be quote unquote neutral and I'm just going to live my life. No more is it that with health, with political stances, with certain people, with health issues, many economic stances, many different things. No more can you just allow it to go by the wayside and think that you can be at peace with people. I've said before, friend will become foe. Many people, you're going to lose friends, you're going to lose family members because at some point, you have to make a decision. And I know many people are even going through divorce. They're even going through an excommunication of people just because they support Trump or just because they support Biden. Right now, we're in a critical moment in society and in life where these issues, the information issues, the issue of information or misinformation, of propaganda, of conspiracy, all these different things, it's going to come to your doorstep and it's going to make you consider it, think about it, and force you in some sense to take a stand. And so without taking into consideration a couple of articles that you read online, a Wikipedia page you read online, somebody's opinion that you respect, whatever it is, instead of doing that, God is going to force it so that you have to do some research. God is going to force it so that you have to pray about it. God is going to force it so that you have to search scripture and see it for what it is. No more is there going to be this cloudy haze of you being on one side, 1 foot left and right, and instead of 2 feet in one side. So you're going to be forced to make a choice and a decision. But to get there, you have to be aware, you have to understand, you have to get deeper in the topic instead of just going off of what somebody else is saying. And so if you're frustrated, it's happening for a reason. If you're confused, if you're in a state where, man, I can't take it anymore, I'm telling you, this is the time for which you got to go to the Lord. And this is the time for which you have to take all the opinions of the left or right, or it doesn't matter if they have a title, if they're your close friend, whatever it is, you have to seek the information for yourself. So I want to ask you this question. Do you genuinely want to know and seek the truth? Because if you do, then this video is for you. This is a word of encouragement for you. It's not to confuse you. It's not to make you feel more frustrated, but really it's to get you to think, man, is there something more? Is there something that I've been missing? Have I been told a lie? Have I been told something for which somebody else that they labeled as some weird conspiracy theorist or some weird radical XYZ? Have they actually been telling the truth this whole time? Because right now, the war is thick. There's people on either side telling you, no, this person is lying. No, that person is causing misinformation. This person is telling you a bold-faced lie. And a lot of people are literally pointing fingers and saying, no, I have the truth. And the other person saying, no, I have the truth. And it's becoming such a dichotomy, such a polarized issue right now that you can't help but look it up yourself and pray and research it. And so this is where we've come, guys. And I'm not here to discourage people. I'm not here to ridicule anybody, but you have to seek for yourself. So it's a wake-up call right now. So guys, this is what's happening. It's going to get thicker. It's going to get a little bit frustrating and quite honestly discouraging until people come to know the truth for themselves. So everybody is at a different pace. Everybody is at a different life stage right now. And a lot of paradigms, a lot of walls, a lot of pride, quite honestly, it's being broken down in order for people to wake up, to say, man, I need to get my own foundation. I need to get my own relationship with Christ in order first before I go out and make a weird mistake, a stupid mistake, and get confused, because God is allowing the confusion, the frustration for a reason, guys. So you have to understand that. No more can you just brush it away and think that you can live life. There are many issues that impact you, your life, your future, your children's future, your friends, your family. You have to face it. You have to face it. And you have to be able to truly get on your knees, humble yourself and say, man, do I want to know the truth? And so I just want to encourage some of you guys. Love you guys. Talk to you guys very soon.